Welcome back, SnowRunners. Welcome back. So we have had a fantastic week so far, and we're not even, maybe halfway through it. So we're going to continue on that fantastic week that we're having by continuing on our contracts. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I'll go right back here. At the end of the last video, after the video was over, I did a little bit of checking, and my level was high enough to put some upgrades on that I didn't have yet, like some stuff that I'd been putting off. Well, I realized that my level was, my driver, player level was high enough to get some upgrades. So you can't really see it in the dark, but we put a new front bumper on the Fleetstar, and we put the two horns up there on the Fleetstar. Oops, wrong button. So we got those horns on the roof. The Navistar was our big winner of the day. The Navistar was still sitting on highway tires, stock suspension, things like that. Well, the Navistar, like I say, you won't be able to see it in the dark, but the Navistar got a lift kit, mud tires, larger mud tires. So we got the highway tires off that we were using yesterday on the run that we did yesterday. Still had highway tires. Got them suckers off. We got mud tires that are larger now. We put a front bumper on the Navistar, just like we did the Fleetstar. A snorkel on the Navistar and some overhead lights, but they didn't seem like they were very bright. So, anyway, we'll check it out in the daylight. If we get an opportunity to, we'll check it out in the daylight. But we're going to continue on doing our contracts. So, Husky Forwarding, and we are out of unlocked contracts here. So, we're going to go to Dyson Diesel and hit Not a Drill. Let's accept it. I don't care what it is. Deliver to the drilling site in Black River. How did we miss this? Black River job. Damn. Yeah, look at that. All three of these go to Black River. How did we miss this? Black River drilling site, metal beams. ×2. Alright, so I guess the first thing I'm going to do is go hook up a trailer then. Because I'm not going to make 2 trips to wherever. We know where the drill site's at. We've had to haul food there before. I just don't know how we miss it. Oh yeah, the Fleetstar also, finally, I've been saying I was going to do it. Finally, the Fleetstar got the SnowRunner gearbox. So as you can see, the Fleetstar has a lot more gear options now. That may bite us in the ass, or it may work out well. It depends. I'm not sure what it's going to do to us, because it could hurt us with the fuel economy difference, but time will tell, right? I guess it's called a SnowRunner gearbox on the Scout vehicles. On the trucks, it's just called an off-road gearbox. So technically, it didn't get a SnowRunner gearbox. It got an off-road gearbox. So anyway, it got an off-road gearbox. We're going to start this out with the Fleetstar to go get these metal beams. And then we'll go from there to see what we do with what. So to Black River we go, boys. I just figured the Fleetstar was the truck I wanted to try this gearbox out on, because every time one of the other trucks gets in trouble, the Fleetstar is the one that we send to fix the problem. So I just figured we'd send the Fleetstar, we'd give the Fleetstar the gearbox and see how that plays out, you know? So anyway, that's enough of that topic. Oh, I gotta slow down a little bit there. About drifted the truck around the damn curve. That sure sounded like my trailer unhooked when we hit the travel button. What do you guys think? You guys think the trailer unhooked, or do you think it was just a random noise? Yep, we still seem to have a trailer. And we're in neutral again because it's that weird thing that it does. Alright, let's go get some metal beams, guys. So there's definitely, just in the regular drivability here, doesn't seem to be any difference whatsoever with the off-road gearbox installed. But I'm not expecting to notice a difference. Let's try it in high and see what happens here. Our gas mileage sucks in high. Oh, no it don't. Okay, our gas mileage is a 5.5. In automatic it jumps up quite a bit. So our gas mileage is actually better with the off-road gearbox if we utilize the right gearing at the right time. So that's interesting. I would thought the mileage would have been worse with that gearbox. Alright, cargo management. We need 2 loads of those bad boys. So, let's go back. Well, our power to weight ratio is now an A-. I guess that's still pretty decent, though. I mean, with all this weight and it's still A- power to weight ratio, that's respectable, I guess. Alright, let's go to the drill site. I'm not expecting to notice a difference with the gearbox change unless we get into a situation where we're trying to roll a different truck over. That's when I think we're going to notice a difference, is if we start trying to use this truck to rescue another truck. So bear that in mind, that I really don't foresee us actually seeing a difference. Or maybe if we get off on some like really risky trail and we throw it in the low range, like the low minus, whatever the hell they call it, where we can just barely crawl our way through it, then we'll notice a difference then too. But the thing I was worried about is that we were going to see a fuel mileage decrease, like a dramatic drop in fuel economy, and that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to be getting exactly what it was before. We're going to take the shortcut through the lumber yard. To get to the drill site, we're going to take the shortcut through the lumber mill. Instead of driving all the way down, crossing the bridge, all the way back past the farm and all that shit, we're just going to take this little shortcut right here. I don't see any reason the Fleetstar can't make it through here. I mean, this ain't a very bad road, so... Trying to keep it a little to the right because I'm going to swing really hard right here. I don't think I swung fast enough. I think I'm going to catch the tree. Yeah. Oh, no, I made it. I did do it fast enough. There we go. This is what I was trying to do right here. At first I didn't think I swung tight enough to do that, but I did. Okay, here is an example of, I'm going to try this right here and see if driving the same speed there, if our gas mileage is any better. And seems to be about the same. Doesn't seem to change it any. But we have the option now to lock in the diff. I think that's my favorite part of this gearbox, is that you can be traveling faster with a lock differential, as long as you're not on a surface that's going to damage your truck for it. And my second favorite part is, if you get into a sketchy spot, you do have that super low range where you just barely crawl, and you have a lot more control of your vehicle that way. We don't even need all-wheel drive or the diff lock for this thing to climb through this hill. Look at that. Like, we're just going to bounce over here and drop this load off and go. Let's see how it does when we get over here, though, because the drill site itself is really muddy. cargo management, and unload. Here we go. Now we need a oil rig drill. Where do we get that at? Why is it doing that? There we go. It's been doing that for a few days now. Oil rig drill we get at back in Smithville. Okay. Well, let's go to Smithville. Alright, here we go. Traveling back to Smithville. Alright, let's find out. Oh, is that it right there? Yeah. Well, that's easy. It's right by the damn gateway. Where am I at? Here's where I'm at. Yeah, okay. Well, that's easy enough. Oh, yeah. Do that. Alright, well, let's stop and get some gas before we go over there. We're down to just over a half a tank. And like I say, if we're close to the gas station and we're that low, we might as well top it off. Alright, cargo management, oil rig drill. Oh no! It says it takes 5. Yeah, it says it takes 5 slots, guys, so that's going to be a, shit, that's going to be a semi-trailer. That's going to be big. Takes 5 slots of cargo space for one item. That's going to be pretty big. Well, alright, let's go drop this thing off and let's go get us a semi-trailer. I'm glad we're just right down the street from the garage. That would have sucked. If it was like a long ass drive and then we did that, that would have been terrible. So I'm glad it was just right down the street. I'm going to cut across right here actually. We're going to just park this rig right here. We've been using this truck with the trailer more often than we've been using it without here lately. So for the time being, we're just going to leave the trailer hooked to it and leave it right where it's at over there. There we go, 5 slots right there. Boom. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. 5 slots will do it right there. Well, this will be nice right here anyway, because we worked really hard to rescue this truck and get it to the garage. I think it took like a 3-video sequence, series of 3 videos to get this thing repaired and brought to the garage. So as much effort as we put into getting this truck, acquiring it, whatever, it's only fitting that it finally gets to put in some work. Alright, cargo management. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Oh, that is a big boy. Look at that. I even made a big old noise putting that thing down. Yeah, that's a big old boy right there. Look at that. Nice. It's got a accurate looking drill bit on the end of it and everything. Ooh, yeah. I think I'm gonna enjoy hauling this. Alright, let's haul this bad boy in. Alright, there we go, to the gateway. Let's check this out. Let's see how he does taking this fairly decent sized load over here. Alright, what is our best bet with this? I don't think I want to take it the way that I took that other load. Alright, I'm thinking if I turn here, boop, go around this road, turn here, boop, and then turn here, boop. The only thing is we have a water crossing and this truck is not all-wheel drive, nor does it have a snorkel. Crap. Boop, boop, boop. Get rid of all the boops because this thing don't have a snorkel, so it's going to have to go. It's going to have to go the long way, guys, because if y'all remember when we tried to build this truck, the game wouldn't let us put a snorkel on it. We can't take a water crossing without a snorkel. I'm not risking that. Wow, that sucked. That actually made me jump a little bit. Oh man, that sucked. That's a lot of damage too for one little hit. Look at the suspension down there in the corner. That's a big chunk of suspension damage for one damn hit. Boy, you want to talk about something that barely uses any gas or fuel? I just now realized this thing has only used 50 liters. As far as we've driven it already, it's only used 50 liters. And it wasn't full when we started. It was down a couple liters when we started. It's pretty impressive. The real question is, will it continue to impress me here in a minute when we leave the roadways and get into the less traction areas? That's the real question, if I remain impressed at that point. We'll go ahead and kick it down to that in the low gear. Just take it slow and steady. The last thing I want to do is screw up now. Nice. I'll take it. I will definitely take that as a win. Oh, that was great timing. Alright guys, here we go. We made it. And boom. Well, that was quick. That's what she said. So, alright guys, let's see what the next step is. The next step in the mission is the drilling site, construction rig semi-trailer. It is at the factory here in Black River. Oh shit, it just zoomed in on its own. Look at that. You zoom in, wow, that's weird. You zoom out far enough and it just slams you back in again. I didn't know that. It's probably a glitch. Alright, so it says saddle high required, which means we're going to need our Navistar again because that's what we got a high saddle on. So I think we're going to move this truck out of the way. Something like that. We're going to move it out of the zone over there for the landing zone or whatever, the receiving zone. We're going to end this video right here, guys. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell because tomorrow's video will be the second part of this job right here. We're going to go get the Navistar, and we're going to take the Navistar to get that last construction trailer, whatever it was, and bring it down here and drop it off. So I will see you guys tomorrow.